Hi, Kathy Burris here, showing up live this afternoon. Have you had one of those days where you thought that this thing that you were doing was the end? There was a period at this point, and then you would do something else. You would start over. You would do something different, only to find out that rather than it being a period, it's actually a ... leading in to the next thing. That's the kind of day I had today. I had the joy of working with the gals that have been part of the Ripples group since September, the end of September. Last fall, we started working together, and Ripples is the program that I've put together that helps us use our voice, your message, your influence now. And those words actually came from a mentor of mine who 7 years ago I had the pleasure, actually 10 years ago, had the pleasure of meeting at a professional network for women here in the area. And her first words to me was, "Do you know your value?" But 7 years ago, I had one of these incredible conversations with her. It was just weeks before she died of ALS, and her name was Jen Wensky, and she challenged me with these words: use your voice and your message now. It's that important. And when those are the last words someone gives you, you know that they're important, and you know that you need to listen and pay attention to them. And out of those words came this course that I call Ripples. And the group that I met with today was finishing. This was our last day together, or so I thought, period. There was a period there. Only to have the conversation, which has been kind of mounting over the last month or so, of what's next. What are you offering next? What can we do next? How can we work through this next? And I have been tickled. I don't know if tickle's the right word. Joyful, excited to know that what we've done in the last 11 months has made a difference in their lives. It has changed it has transformed their thinking about their future, and I've seen great things. I'm excited. They're remarkable women. I have loved working with them. But today, the question that we were kind of wrestling with is that most of the time when a woman comes to work with me, I hear her say at some point, "I want to make a difference. I want to do this thing that matters. I want to do what God wants me to do." Those three sentences are usually used, and often together. I want to make a difference. And I think that's so important. So we were talking about what we had learned about ourselves, what we had learned about the message that we have to give, the voice that we use to give it, and the way and the who that we influence our world. And as we came to that, this awareness, and this is where the ... comes in, is that each one of them has a message. Each one of them is learning about their voice, and each one of them is taking next steps to, in their own creative way, in their own style, in their own personality, with their own hard thing that connects with another woman, another person. It is taking steps to make that difference, and we can do that together, in collaborating and partnering and sharing with one another, and each other, and sharing each other with our worlds as well. So, it's one of those times where I thought I knew where we were going, and all of a sudden this whole new door opened up, and I was sitting here going, this wasn't just me helping someone else. This was them helping me at this time in my own life where I'm at a place of beginning again. If you've been following me, you know that for the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been rather silent, and I've been doing things with the clients that I've been working with, but I haven't been putting myself out there in large part due to my health, but I've discovered a lot of other reasons as well, stuck places maybe that I needed to wrestle with and overcome, and even change my thinking about it to some degree. I know I'm rambling, but here's the thing. If you're listening to this, chances are you're a woman who wants to make a difference too. You want to do the things that matter. You're at a place in your life where life's too short. I'm at a new place. I have all these things that I've learned, all this skill that I've developed, or maybe you don't think you have all these things, but you want to make a difference. You're the one that wants to look into this next round of ripples. However, what I'm doing first, because this is year 5 for my book, Envision You. This fall, next month, I'm celebrating year 5, all my notes that I've got in here, of Envision You. And to celebrate, I'm offering a one-time only, I don't think I'm ever going to do this again, but it's kind of a refresher course. If you've been through the book, I'm doing a 6-week refresher. If you've never been through the book, it's a taster. You decide what you need. But it's a, using the parts of the book, we're going to be looking at your shape. And I don't mean your shape, I mean your spiritual gifts, your heart, your abilities, your personality style, and your experiences, your story. Those things that are part of the message that you were made to give to the world because of how God designed you and how He wired you. And looking at how you can get unstuck, whether that's a mindset issue, whether that's a grief you need to grieve, whether that's just something new, a new skill you need to learn, whatever the stuck place is, getting unstuck so that you can leave the ripples that you want to leave. I share that with you because we are all at a place, me too. Today was one of those places where God put a ... instead of a period. And the story's continuing on, and we're continuing to move forward. But you may be one of the women that God wants to join us for this next 6 weeks. Not next 6 weeks. We actually start the 22nd of August. If you want more details, go to kathyburris.com and click on the Envision You. If you scroll down the page, you'll see Envision You. I can give you the exact link in the comments, but if you just go to kathyburris.com, you'll find the Envision You. There's a special 6 weeks program. Now there's a 12-week program coming up after that, and if you want to go more in depth, if you want to dig deeper, that's where you want to be. But this 6 weeks is designed to kind of be a refresher, to reconnect with who we really are, who we were made to be, and to take a look at what the story that we've lived is speaking to the message that we give. All right, the ... how we continue on. And if you feel like, I don't know if this is right for me, direct message me, call me, whatever it is, we can connect on that. But your story's not over. Wherever you are, if you're still breathing, your story's not over. And there's something about it and about you that your world needs you to be. Just be you in their world. So I'm celebrating women that I just think are remarkable, taking bold next steps. They might be afraid, but they're courageous and they're taking some bold next steps. I'm celebrating that I'm taking some next steps, and I'm excited about it, and I'm feeling God really affirming these steps and these opportunities. And I'm celebrating you, because you know you want to be part of this. You want to make a difference. You want to do things that matter. And we're going to be talking about what that looks like for you, which is different than me or the other gals in Ripples, but it's perfect for you. So I'm going to kind of just leave it there, but I'm going to put the link in the comments if you're interested. A special 6 weeks program celebrating Envision You. It's hard to believe. It's already been 5 years since this book came out, and we're celebrating with a 6-week session. So take a look at it. See if it's right for you. I hope you'll join us, and I look forward to talking to you more. Talk to you later.